Hello, my beautiful darlings. Let's start by taking a deep breath. Just gonna go in and cleanse you of any weight that you're carrying. Any extra gunk, heaviness. Feeling it in the center of your back. I'm just gonna go behind you here and pull that out. One more deep breath for me, my love. Perfect. Thank you. I have no idea what Spirit is about to bring forth right now, but we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to be led by intuition here. Forgive any background noise. I am in a public setting. We have plenty of little squirrel friends around that you'll probably be seeing. Okay. I'm hearing fire, fire. The fire is picking up sparks. Of the priestess, otherwise known as the high priestess. Your intuition is increasing during this time like never before. I am hearing your awareness is increasing. We have the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm hearing the more that you meet yourself, the more that abundance of every type is going to be flowing into your experience. Continue meeting yourself, continue worshiping yourself, showing up for you every day, doing what it takes to nourish yourself, to calm your nervous system, to make you, the things that you know make you feel alive, pursue those things, and I'm hearing that the world is going to willingly give itself to you. Willingly give itself to you fully. Fire is picking up. Yes, we have the Knight of Inspiration, sparks. You are getting your spark back. There's been such a heaviness in this collective that has been recently being lifted and swiped away. You are stepping into that childlike spark that you have not seen, I'm hearing, in years, if truly ever. Perhaps you have had a childhood that was very daunting, that wasn't exactly your ideal childhood, where you were free to just be a kid and play and express yourself the way that you desire to, or maybe you did, but however, there was still always, I'm hearing like a turtle shell around you. You always felt unsafe being fully expressed and fully who you are. We have the Queen of Inspiration. You are coming into, into the light, my love. You are being seen at this time. You're no longer hiding. You're no longer retreating. You're fully coming out of your shell at this point. There is no holdbacks. No holdbacks. Ooh. Yes, the more that I'm speaking, actually, that fire feeling, that spark that's being relit, it's like increasing the more that I speak. Whatever you are headed toward right now, whatever awareness that you are receiving, any clarity that you're receiving right now, is leading you to something really big. We have the Seven of Voices. There's been a shadow side here that's been laying dormant within you. And that shadow side has subconsciously manifested as you masking, you putting on a show and a performance for the world in order to maintain a sense of safety and belonging. But I'm hearing that all those shadows, this is part of the awareness that you're building, all the shadows are coming out into the light, to be seen, to be acknowledged and recognized, not to be punished, not to be shamed, but to be acknowledged, seen, and nourished back to health, brought into the light so that you can be brought into the light. Okay. We have the Tower. Things are shifting very drastically, very quickly right now. All of these structures. Oh, okay, this message is bigger than I was expecting. The structures that have held you together, and when I say together, I'm not actually referring to like true stability. I'm talking about like the false sense of security that your mental constructs have created to keep you safe. I say that in quotes because what's really happening is that these mental constructs have been keeping you stuck, keeping you from expanding and moving forward. They've been keeping you in these comfort zones that look like safety but are really oppression. These structures are crumbling, they're falling to the ground, and all of these pieces, these heavy weights that you've been carrying, they're falling off. I'm like seeing bricks falling off one at a time. Making space for the new you to come in. And actually, I want to correct this because I'm hearing Spirit say it's not even new. It's not the new you. It's not this new identity that you're creating per se. It is the true you. Ooh, baby. Yes. True you coming out to play. Your inner child is ready to explore the fullness of you, ready to explore what they love without guilt, without repression, without fear. You just need to focus. We have the Three of Inspiration. All you need to be doing right now is focusing on the present moment, the step-by-step moments, these little interactions that you're having. I'm hearing that this is all about finding the magic in every step that you take. I'm seeing a stairway, and each stairway, when you step onto the next step, it lights up and it's glowing, and little pixie dust is flowing out of it. This is the journey that you're meant to take. It's not that you have to wait. You don't have to wait for magic to occur, for you to experience that spark. You can create that spark because you are the magic. You are the magic. You are the magic. Excuse the annoying motorcycles. Maybe someone has a motorcycle here, and in that case, I'm sorry for saying it's annoying. Maybe someone is highly overstimulated like me and doesn't like loud noises that come out of nowhere. We have the Eight of Inspiration. Things are picking up extremely quickly. Your momentum is building faster than you can even conceptualize. I'm hearing that your nervous system is having a difficult time processing the shifts that are happening so quickly. So something that I have been feeling called to do during these crazy shifts, I know I myself am going through some major quick moving energies right now and major life changes. And what I've been called to do is to calm my nervous system and do things such as like ice plunges or going in an ice cold river, doing kind of extreme things that will calm the nervous system instantaneously so that your nervous system doesn't take control and try to find safety, because no matter what, your nervous system is wired to find safety. So while you're going through these changes and making these big shifts in your life, it's actually incredibly important for you to take charge by calming your nervous system, by showing your nervous system that you're there for it, by doing things like exercising and sweating and drinking a lot of water, drinking herbal teas, doing things that you know make your nervous system feel calm and centered and grounded so that your nervous system doesn't feel the need to take over the show and slam the brakes on these big shifts and this expansion that you're stepping into. The Four Voices. This is all about, yes, this kind of goes into the nervous system regulation. Ooh, it's kind of like she's sitting in that cold ice plunge river, but finding a way to enjoy it, embracing the burn. Yes, embrace the burn, embrace the discomfort. Discomfort is not a sign of a lack of safety. Discomfort is actually a sign of expansion, newness, life. When you're uncomfortable, you never recognize how truly alive you are until you do something incredibly uncomfortable. If we're just in our little boxes, we're in our safe little houses, we're cuddled up in our blankies all day, every day, like, we're not going to feel that spark. We're going to forget how alive we truly are because we're not fully in the body. So sometimes it takes a little bit of shock to the system to remind the body, hey, I'm here. I'm alive. I am full of prana. I am full of life force. We're still here. This is good. You have spent a long time following other people's rules. Whose rules are you still following that are not yours? What burdens are you carrying that are not your burdens? I just went on a 4-day solo trip and I made some beautiful connections, and I just let myself be in my own little world for 4 days. And I'm hearing there's something extremely important about separating yourself from the energies that you're used to being around for the sake of renewing your spirit, renewing your sense of self. Sometimes we get so attached to our normal everyday environments or routines, maybe the people that you're surrounded by all the time. And we get really comfy within that identity or within those environments. And we forget what other things are out there waiting to bless us. We forget about the magic that is life, these spontaneous moments and adventures and connections that could be had if we were to surrender into our moment-to-moment desires and be led by the body, be led by the intuition. It's very difficult to hear your intuition over all the noise, especially when you're hearing the same voices, you're seeing the same places, you're in the same energy every day. Sometimes you need an energetic refresh and to be kind of pulled out of those environments so you can recenter into your own energy, into your own, I'm hearing pizzazz. Yes. Number 444 is coming through. That might be significant for somebody. 1010. J names, K names. We have sanctuary. Connect to your inner strength. Or strength, yes. This goes back to creating your own sanctuary, your own routines maybe that feel regulating to your nervous system. This can look like going outside of your normal routine to kind of shock the system. And you know that there's this exercise that you can do where you clench all of your muscles extremely tightly for a while, and you just let that tension build and build. And then when you release it, all of a sudden you recognize the stillness that you couldn't feel and see before. Sometimes it's actually very healing to our nervous systems to be in uncomfortable situations or to be under abnormal stressors and then to shake it off and come back to homeostasis. I'm hearing environmental safety. Environmental safety is coming for you. Oh, interesting. Okay. You might feel unsafe because things look new or different, but familiar doesn't mean safe, and new doesn't always mean dangerous. So challenge this when you hear that coming. Bliss, open the door to the divine. Yes. Spirit is wanting to, the universe just wants to envelop you in blessings. All that you have to do, you don't need to follow this list of manifestation techniques. You don't need to obsess or hyperanalyze or hyper prepare for the new things coming in your life. All that you need to do is keep your heart gently open. Keep your mind open to new ideas, possibilities, perspectives. And that doesn't mean that you have to be joyful all the time or completely expansive all the time. Sometimes you'll feel like a hermit, especially with all of these energetic shifts that are happening. It's a lot on the body and the nervous system. So it's okay to turn inward. It's okay to be away from the world for a while. It's okay to not be in your full pizzazz all the time. But when you're in these moments, express yourself, journal, cry, rage, go to a safe space where you can let that shit out. Because when you do this, you're creating space. You're opening the doors for new beginnings, for new, cleansed energy to come through. Yes, this energy is light. I'm hearing light. Light as a feather. I'm also seeing light, a lot of light coming in. Yes, radiance, rejoice in your life. Exactly. Exactly. This card is so, so cute. This is just giving inner child energy all the way. It says, rejoice, make love, and celebrate. Look at the little fairies. The fairies have been coming through so hard lately. The fairies? Yes, exactly. Joy, embracing the blessing of life. The fairies have been coming through to remind your inner child that she or he or they don't need to take things so damn seriously. Life is meant to be embraced and enjoyed and completely consumed. Yes. The fairies want you to focus on laughter. They want you to focus on things that make you laugh. We have wildness and freedom. Let go and be. Yahas! You do not need to put on a performance anymore. You do not need to keep putting on a face. You do not need to perfect yourself before you walk out the door. Your tribe, those that are meant to find you, will be drawn to your authenticity. They are drawn to your magnetic, childlike, silly and fun energy. This is where the magic of life is going to come through, is when you choose to be wild and free and fully you without reservations, without needing to reel it in or monitor every little word that's coming out of your mouth. You can just be you now, babe. There's no more hiding. You don't need to hide anymore. Peace. Open your heart. Yes, exactly. This sound bowl is the heart chakra sound bowl, and I feel really, really called to reiterate to this collective that right now, really the only thing that you need to be doing, other than taking like the inspired action when it feels right to do so in each moment, is just keep your heart slightly open, even if the door is just cracked open. That gives spirit the okay to bring on the blessings. Something that my guides have been reiterating very strongly lately is this idea that benevolent beings, your angels, your guides, even people that respect you, they are never going to cross your energetic boundary. So if your heart wall is up and your door is slammed shut, benevolent beings, beings that are dressed in light and love instead of fear, which is where control comes from, right? So invasive beings don't know the difference. They don't know how to protect you, how to protect in general without control, without force. But benevolent beings will always, always respect your energetic boundary. So it's not that in the moments that you have felt alone, or in the moments where things have just been going wrong, and you're asking the universe, you're asking your angels, where have you been? Are you abandoning me? Like, am I alone? What's going on here? It's not that they're abandoning you. They're always, always there. It's just that your awareness of them has been has shrunk momentarily into this illusion, into this dense three-dimensional state, and your energetic barrier has been up. So all that the universe, your angels, these benevolent, beautiful guides and ancestors that are enveloping you in love, that want to see you shine, that want to give you the world, they are just waiting for you to open your door and give consent, enthusiastic consent, for them to come in and shake some shit up in the best way. And I promise you that when you open your door and you open your mind to new possibilities, and you allow for that space, you cleanse yourself of the gunk that you're carrying, that heavy weight, those lies, they will be the first, they will be right there, showering you in so much love, so many blessings, you won't even believe it. You won't even believe it. It will feel like psychosis. It'll feel like a dream. It will feel like a dream. Life is meant to feel like a dream, I am hearing. Life, when you're little and you have that kind of life is a dream feeling, and you look around and the trees look so green and everything looks so wondrous, and that little ladybug on the ground is so adorable, and just everything brings you a sense of wonder and curiosity and excitement. Baby, that's coming back. You are getting your spark back. Your childlike spark back. You do not need to hold back on yourself anymore. No, you do not. No, you do not. You are safe to be you now. You are so safe. Ancestral joy. Yes. You can't make this shit up. You are the energetic accumulation of all your ancestors' greatest hopes, desires, and dreams. Imagine that your healed ancestors are joyous with every breath that fills your lungs. Stop it right now. What was I just saying? that fills your lungs, every movement of your body, and every new experience that makes you feel more alive. You guys. You guys. You can't make this shit up. No, you can't. You are a living miracle to them. Feel their protective energy, channel their collective wisdom, and receive their blessings. Your joy is their joy. What moves you to aliveness is what once moved their blood and bones. Acknowledge them for all they have done to bring you here to this present moment. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, okay. We also have voice. Your voice can break mountains and demolish old structures. Whoa! Like, whoa. What did we say with the Tower card? Demolish old structures and give birth to new realities and rip new portals of communal possibility open in the fabric of time and space. The best way to honor the power of your voice is to use it fully and unapologetically. Damn right. What needs to be expressed? What is waiting to be released and unleashed? What are all the ways you become braver, stronger, and usher in the change so direly needed in this world when you allow your uncensored voice to be set free and heard by others? Your spark is coming back, my love. It's when you start to take up so much space unapologetically and you just decide that you're worth it, that you deserve to be here, that you deserve to experience the things that your soul came here to experience, that it's your fucking birthright. The universe literally must bend to your will. This is law. It's law. This is all you need to do, is acknowledge that you came here to live a damn good life. You didn't come here to go crawl in a box and stay there until the day you die. If you're in this collective, you are meant for big, bold, badass, brilliant things. Be. This is your life, baby. You got one of them. I keep saying it. I mean it. You got one. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? You are not a victim to any of your circumstances. Your circumstances are reflections of how much space you're taking up or not taking up. This is the best way for me to put it. The more space that you audaciously take up in your life, the more yourself that you're being, the more unapologetically you show up in your life and you say, I am here. I'm here to live. The more abundance comes flowing in, the more love you experience, the more incredible, spontaneous, delicious adventures show up in your life. All you have to do is take the first step and open your heart and say, I am here, motherfucker. I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. So act all uncomfortable as much as you want. Get jealous, get pissed off. Well, hello. But I'm still gonna be here, motherfucker. Shining my light. Being a goddamn blessing to everybody I touch. Spreading my little fairy pixie dust everywhere I go. Being love. Prioritizing myself and my needs. Showing up as my happiest, healthiest, most nourished version of me. And living my best life and inspiring all of you other motherfuckers to do the same. Because it's your birthright too. When you shine your light, other people start to come home to theirs. Stop apologizing. Stop holding back your voice. Stop holding back your expression. If you want to dress like you're going to a fucking prom to the coffee shop, do it. If you want to dress like a slob when you're going to a ball, do it. Whatever makes you feel the most you, I swear to God, just do it. I swear to Goddess, stop holding back on yourself. Be yourself. There is nothing shameful about you. There is nothing you need to hold back. You are perfect just the way that you are. You are brilliant. You are a legend, an icon. The world needs to see your light. The world needs what you have to offer that you've just been choking back. Oh, you're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nothing to be ashamed of here, my love. This energy is so good. It's so fiery. I wasn't expecting it to be this fiery. I was just like, Spirit, I don't know. Just come through. Let's take another deep breath. Repeat after me. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I am a light. I am a gift to the world. When I bless myself, the world blesses me back. Others need me to be fully in my light. I am perfect just the way I am, and I don't need to change a thing. I'm exactly where I am meant to be. Pleasure and presence and joy are my birthrights. I am coming home to my inner fire, to my childlike spark. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, I love you so, so, so much. You are so worthy of all of your little heart's desires. Give your inner child a big fat hug. Let her know that all of her desires, all of their desires, his desires, are so pure, perfect, and valid, and possible. Nothing is impossible for you. I love you with my whole heart. Also, if you're new to my channel, I am Jeneca Solara. Subscribe and like to get more messages from me. And if you would like to do a personal reading with me, I will leave that option down below as well. I love you so much. Take care, my angels.